In a recent development that has sparked widespread attention, a Microsoft employee has raised concerns about the AI tool Copilot Designer, specifically highlighting its tendency to generate potentially offensive and inappropriate images, including sexualized images of women, violent images, including children, and other very inappropriate types of things. The situation not only raises questions about the ethical implications and oversight of AI-generated content, but it also brings to the forefront the legal protections available to whistleblowers who expose such issues within their organizations. This video is going to try to dissect the situation and provide a comprehensive legal analysis concerning whistleblower protections and the laws that specifically focus on the implications for the Microsoft employee and similar cases. So let's get started. Let's first talk about the situation going on at Microsoft. So imagine, if you will, a world where SpongeBob SquarePants and Mickey Mouse are not the innocent cartoon characters that we know and love, but instead, let's just say that they are pilots of ill repute in a scene reminiscent of the 9/11 tragedy. Yeah, you heard that right. Microsoft's Bing image creator, otherwise known as the Copilot that I mentioned earlier, in a move that would have art critics and ethicists aside clutching the pearls and scratching their heads, generated images that were, to put it mildly, in poor taste. To put it more closely aligned with what happened, pretty gross and very inappropriate. So the whistleblower, who was a Microsoft employee and still is, in a display of courage or perhaps just common sense, called out the AI-generated problems. And he did this several times before going to the press. So let's back up a little bit and talk about exactly what happened. So the controversy began when a Microsoft employee publicly criticized the Copilot Designer AI tool for what he called systemic issues, and they frequently resulted in the production of inappropriate images. Now, the employee's call for the removal of the tool until the issues were addressed highlights a significant and serious concern regarding the ethical use and the development of AI technologies. This incident not only puts Microsoft under scrutiny, but it also raises broader questions about the responsibility of tech companies in monitoring and controlling the output of their AI system. The employee who reported the issue said that he found more than 200 concerning images, and he calls himself a red teamer, meaning that he's someone who works for the company as an employee and was volunteering his time to test out the software to see if he could find any bugs or problems as it's being rolled out to the general public. In December, he first notified his superiors at Microsoft that he was finding some disturbing things being generated by this software. Unfortunately, he didn't feel that Microsoft took his reports seriously. So he then published an open letter to the board of OpenAI, which is the company that makes ChatGPT, and it's also a company that Microsoft is using to base their Copilot software on. In case you didn't know, Microsoft is a major investor in OpenAI. However, he was told to take that letter down by his superiors at Microsoft, which he did, but he then brought his concerns to Congress through the Senate's Committee on Science, Transportation, and Commerce. Finally, today that I'm recording it, that's Wednesday, March 6, 2024, he sent his concerns in a letter addressed to Microsoft's board, which he also forwarded to CNBC, and that he sent to the FTC chair, Lina Khan, who seems to be taking this issue very seriously, much more seriously than the OpenAI board, and much more seriously than Microsoft, allegedly. Let's talk a little bit about whistleblower protection laws, because I think that our friend at Microsoft may be relying on that, or at least he may need to. So whistleblower protection laws play a crucial role in safeguarding individuals who report illegal activities, unethical behavior, or other general wrongdoings within their organization. These laws are designed to protect whistleblowers from retaliation by their company or organization, ensuring that they can safely raise concerns without fear of retribution against them. Now, in the United States, Whistleblower protections are among the most comprehensive globally. The legal framework includes sanctions against perpetrators of retaliation, the right to refuse participation in wrongdoing, and, in some cases, physical protection for whistleblowers and their families. The U.S. Department of Labor recognizes the significant contributions of whistleblowers in preserving democracy and the rule of law. Whistleblowers can report confidentially, and some avenues even allow for anonymous whistleblowing, further protecting their identity. So how exactly does this apply to the Microsoft case? Well, in the case of the Microsoft employee, whistleblower protection laws, particularly those in the U.S., could provide a legal shield against retaliation. Given the public nature of these allegations and the potential for these claims to trigger investigations or reforms within Microsoft, the protections for confidentiality and against retaliation would be pertinent in my opinion. However, the effectiveness of these protections would depend on various factors, including the manner of the disclosure, the nature of the alleged wrongdoing, and the employee's status within the company. So the Microsoft employee's allegations against the Copilot Designer AI tool underscore the critical role of whistleblowers in highlighting ethical and legal issues within tech companies. Whistleblower protection laws, both in the US and internationally, are designed to safeguard individuals who bring such concerns to light. Now, as AI technologies continue to evolve, ensuring robust legal protections for those who expose their flaws becomes increasingly important. This case serves as a reminder of the ongoing challenges at the intersection of technology, ethics, and law, things that I've discussed on this channel previously in talking about copyright and OpenAI's new software, Sora. This highlights the need for vigilant oversight and strong legal frameworks to protect whistleblowers in the digital age, while also ensuring that software companies are able to develop the software that we're likely going to need as we move forward in the future as technology evolves and as we rely more and more on artificial intelligence to create things, to solve problems, and to otherwise just be a really great asset that we can rely on. So I hope this video was helpful to you. I hope you found it informative. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this situation, on whistleblower protections in general, or on how the software was generating what the employee alleged to be some pretty disturbing images, and where you think this sort of thing might go in the future. What types of protections do you think that we need to have in place in this country to make sure that these types of things don't happen? Or do you think that we should just sort of let things go and let the market take us where it's going to take us? Until next time, this is the Boston Startup Lawyer, signing off.